Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name's Jamie. It's good to meet you all. Um, like most of you guys, I started stitching when I was quite young, like 8 or 9, and then, life came and I just got out of it, and I got back into it about 2022, and didn't realize there was so much enjoyment, so many new things, new patterns. That's what was so exciting. I liked it, but it was always, scenery of, how country house with some trees. And it's more, like an old painting. And it was not what I wanted to do. But I can't believe what's out there now. It's just wonderful and very exciting. So anyway, since this is my first time and you don't know any of my stitching, I thought I would do a WIP parade and show you all where I'm at. All right, so I do a combination of full coverage and non-full coverage. So I'm gonna start with my non-full coverage. Okay, all right, and let's start here. So this is Quaker Floral Puzzle by Ink Circles, and I tend to be more of a cross-country stitcher. I don't always do one full solid color, but I do like to do a full solid area. So there's that one. Now I recently last year did start 24 for 24, so there are quite a few that have about 500 stitches. Most of my things I do either 500 stitches or 1,000 stitches, depending on which game I'm playing. There's so many out there now. I like doing the across stick and the WIP go. Of course, everyone does WIP go, and stuff like that. So, all right, this one here is, now, horrible with French, Canadian, still can't speak French. It's Cirque de Cours from Ink Circles. All right, and we've got that there. I do like solid color pieces. I find them quite attractive. And just trying to keep similar artists together. You'll see I like a few of them that I've got quite a few started on. All right, and this one will be my last Ink Circle, and this one is Garden Stars from Ink Circle. All right, and that's that one there. And like I said, they probably have like 500 to 1,000 stitches on them, a lot of these. All right. Okay, what do we have next? We've got, I'm doing, of course, I have all the seasons from the Cricut collection. So last summer, I started the summer one, and I got pretty far into it last year. Got about that much done. Hopefully you can see it all. I think it'll look great once it's done. I've always been an Ada stitcher. I've always liked it. I've always just kind of bought big sheets of white and, a big sheet of tan and a big sheet of black. And then I just cut to size kind of thing as I go along. I found it always the easiest. I used to stitch a lot of cards for people for birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that. Like that was kind of the middle years before I found out about all the rad patterns. All right, now I have a lot of long dogs because I think they're fabulous. So let's start with these. We've got, this first one is Scarlet Ribbons. All right, let's get this. And that one there, not too far along there. All right. And yeah, I definitely like long dogs. I need quilts is my favorite that I don't have. I really would like that one. Let's see here. This one is Angel Pavement. Oh, this one here looks like I'm just working around the edge, so pretty nondescript, not much going on with that one. Not very exciting, so we'll skip on by that one pretty quick. All right, this one will be the new normal from Long Dog. And there we go. That's that one. I love the pictures that just appear, the things that you don't notice as you're stitching, and then all of a sudden you just see a bird or an ant or a caterpillar just appear out of nowhere, and like, that's what makes me really like those. They really are very nice. All right, now this one here is Opening Gambit, Long Dog, of course. This one here is getting a little bit further along. There's that one. The one I did finish was, of course, the French one. I think there's a few French, but it's Sans Suis. I think that's the one. All the ones that I've finished, I've pretty much just given away to people because I don't really have much need for them. So I tend to just, if anyone wants them, you can have them. This one here is the Wishing Tree. And I know I've been working on just the frame on this one. And we're getting pretty close to being done that, because it's always a miserable job when you're just left with the frame at the end. So I definitely like to do it as I go along for sure. And if I feel motivated, I like to get it all done first. So then the fun part, right? You always want the fun part. All right. And next will be Quaker Village Rosewood Manor. I do really like Rosewood Manor as well. I've got a few that I haven't started yet. I find them really, really nice as well. All right, that should be the top there. And yeah, this one, I just think it's fabulous. I love all the little gardens. Now this one I've done kind of patch by patch, each bit at a time, kind of going through each house and each little pattern there that goes along. And the fences are great. Like, each fence is a little bit different for each house around, and it's just, so nice. I just love this one. Definitely one of my favorites by them. But they're all great. I really, really like them. All right. Now this one here it's Snow Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. I was working on this one just a few days ago. I've got my top row all done there, the first 4, so that's not so bad. First 4. And then I just kind of started working the white down here and started working across the bottom there. Haven't got much down there. I really like all of these sets with all the houses and things like that. I've got a few of those that I haven't started yet as well. Because yeah, it's definitely more I want to do, but I don't have enough time to stitch it all. I'm sure you guys all understand. Never enough time in the day to stitch everything you want. All right, this one here is Little Sheep Virtues by Little House Needleworks. This is kind of like sets of houses, but here we just got the first 2 there. Just working on the second one there, not too far along. And now, French designer. I've got a few because I do really like this designer as well. I've got a few of them, but I don't know how to say it. Couture et Bature. I'm sure someone will be able to correct me. I did finish, this one here is Lavender Farm. I did finish the Sunflower Farm, and oh, it was very lovely. That one ended up, someone liked it, so they took it. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I've got this one, and I know I've got the Cotton Farm as well. Because yeah, I really like these farm. Like I said, if I find something I like, I'll buy 5 of them, right? It's just the way I am. All right, let's put that one in there. Okay, what do we got here? This one here is Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. We've got to have a Hawk Run, right? And this one here, I'm going to be working on this one today. This is my stitch for today. This one needs 500 in it, so we'll do that one for today. And that's all I've got done, not much. I started that not too long ago. Now this one here is it's just a numbered, it was called Sampler 30, and it's 2x2 stitch art on Etsy, and it's just pattern, it's cross. And I've got a few by these guys, and yeah, a lot of them, they're just like patterns, and I just love it. Like I said, I love just solid color patterns. I think they're really, really nice. They just, I could stare at them for hours. Okay, and now we got Coffee Quaker from Heartstring Samplery. Got that one there. Do you like that one? I also love coffee. It's definitely my drink of choice. My vice of choice. Not much of a pop drinker, and tend to lack some water drinking. Could drink a bit more. But hey, you win some, you lose some, right? Okay, what do we got now? This one here is Infinite Christmas by Barbara Anna. And I'm getting close to finishing this one here. What's the top there? We're getting close. That's it. I found I've got a few Barbara Annas to go. And I picked this blue because a lot of them, they just really look nice on that blue, just so they kind of all go together. I finished Molly, and yes, somebody liked that one, so they took that one. Now this one is Mosaic R, and I don't, it's like initials, and it's going to be an R, and it's just like little patterns along. At the moment, I cannot think of the artist. Give me 1 second, and I'll be able to tell you who I got that from. Let's see here. Mosaic. They're called Counting the Stars. And they're on Etsy. So that's it. I've got an R, an ampersand, and a J for my husband's name's Ron, so the R's for him. Yeah, it's me, my husband, and we have 5 cats. So no one's in here right now, which is amazing. They're usually everywhere. So you may see one sometime. I'm sure you'll see one sometime. All right, now this one here is a Pac-Man, and this one was another one that I got off Etsy, but I don't remember the artist from this one because I bought this quite a long time ago. I also have one that has the shape of a Mario jumping, and it has the Super Mario game inside of it, like this has the Pac-Man game. So I'm going to put that on the other side. But yeah, I'm getting very close to finishing that one off. I'm thinking the next time I work on that one, I'll probably just finish it off. So that's exciting, being close to finish. Okay, this one here, I'm using as my seasonal stitch because it's got all 4 seasons. When I'm done this one, I've already got a new 4-season one picked out. So I just finished. I'm working on the winter one, of course, right now. I think these are just great. Like, I know I've seen so many people do these ones, and it's so pretty. And I love how just everything grows up. It's just great. Can't wait for this one to be finished. But yeah, each season, so, and they get 1,000 stitches a month, so each season will get 3,000 stitches. Okay, and this one here is the Couture et Becour artist again, sorry. This one is Quilting in Quilts. I do like these guys a lot. The little boxes of things, I do really like that. So not too far in on that one. Still a ways to go. I definitely like working on gridded because I like cross country. But I have I've started a full coverage that's, the material wasn't covered up, so I just kind of thought I'd give her a go. Now, every time it rains, I do 50 stitches in, I've got the Prairie Schooler alphabet. So each day, and I started this at the beginning of last year, and I live on the West Coast, so it rains a lot. So every day it rains, I do 50 stitches. So this is what I'm up to. I got the seed just started at the beginning of this year, end of last year, so. And I know I've made a mistake on my pie and left a bird out, but hey, it was counted wrong and I didn't notice it till it was too late to jigger around, so I left it. Not a big deal. But yeah, I'm quite surprised at how quickly it goes at just 50 stitches when it rains. It's a lot of days last year. All right, so that's, oh, I've got now. This one here is, it's Rainbow Color Blocks by Vivian Powers, and she's on Etsy as well. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. I usually don't struggle with that. There we go. It's just, yeah, colors will go all the way down. Little patterns. I think it'll look great when it's done. I like geometric patterns and things like that. I think patterns are always exciting. I know a lot of people don't like to do the things that are symmetrical because, you know, you have to make sure it's right. To me, it's easier if it's symmetrical because if you just look at it, I can see that something's not right. So I can usually catch mistakes much quicker than normal. Okay, now we're going to get into Owl Forest embroidery. Now, I really like them. I managed to get a few of the kits, like with their thread material, and oh, so nice. But most of them are just pattern on, you know, plain Ada. All right, let's get this one out. So this one here is Duke Shamrock. So these ones here are just shamrocks. Do like I said, Owl Forest embroidery, just every single one of them I want to do. And yeah, I'm very glad I managed to, I got the kits not long before they lost the ability to ship out. So yeah, I was quite excited to get some of those kits. I was a little bit worried because I had never stitched on that kind of material before. But as you see, I did start one, so we'll get to it in a minute. And yeah, I didn't mind stitching on it at all. I've never done like a 2/2. It's always, you know, 2/1. Usually 18 count. I was a big 18 count stitcher. 14 when I was young, but I discovered I think I liked the 18. And yeah, I've recently with full coverage discovered I like 28 a lot. I think that's definitely my favorite. And for my full coverages now, I think that's it. I bought myself a great big huge 28 count Ada, so I can use that now for my full coverages. I really like Hade and Gecko Rouge. They're both just fabulous. Great, great patterns. That kind of stuff, I just couldn't believe it was an actual pattern nowadays. Couldn't believe it. That's what got me excited about stitching again, was seeing those full coverage patterns. All right. Now this one here is the Monster Wonder Whale. This is one of the ones that was I'm using the actual kit on. And like I said, I'm really enjoying it. Didn't know how well I would do, how easy the counting and stuff would be, but I was a little nervous for the counting, but not a problem at all. I really did enjoy it. Much more than I thought I would, but and I always stitch with a magnifying glass. Even if I'm doing 14 count, I just use magnifying because I don't want to have to struggle in any way, shape, or form. I want stitching to be enjoyable. All right, and we have this one here is 100 Owls All Forest Embroidery. I went with the blue one on this one for the background. I thought it's a little different. And we're getting close to getting to the bottom of this one here too. I do love it. It would always be so much fun to do like 1 owl a day, but I know I would never stick to it. So like I do have Emma Condon's A Flower a Day, and I was thinking, oh, I should do that, but oh, I know that I won't. I know I won't. I'll forget one, or once I start, I don't want to stop that quickly. I find it with the rain stitch, it goes by so quickly. It's 50 stitches and I'm done. It just flies by. I want to do more. I like to, sit and stitch for like 5-6 hours, kind of a thing. Not having any kids, I don't really have to worry too much about it. And we have, lastly, King Thistle from Owl Forest. All right, this one's getting close to being done as well. I'll probably finish this one off this year. I'm excited. This year looks like a finishing type year for me. On the non-full coverage anyway. I'll be quite excited when we get some of the full coverages done, but we all know those don't happen too quick. All right, and this one here we've got All Creatures Great and Small by Barbara Anna. I do like a lot of her stuff too. It's a big white piece here. All right, I finished kind of around. I finished the rim, but I didn't put in all the leaves and the flowers and stuff, but I got the starting of it. So, and it all matched up nicely. Being gridded, very easy to match up. I'm not usually too worried. But yeah, I do like the little guys. I'm not really a sampler stitcher, but I like the fact that it's kind of little scenes instead of just little motifs. But yeah, and doing the alphabets and stuff like that, it's not really what I really want to be stitching, so I tend not to really do those. And I don't really have a local wool shop. Like, it's basically yarn. There's very little cross stitch, so it's kind of, I'm ordering, right? Everything is order. Okay, so that's it for my non-full coverage. So we will start on my full coverage. All right. And so this one here is a Gecko Rouge, and it is Nightmare in the Flesh by She Black Dragon. I don't see it on the site anymore, but it's just some ghouls. Quite exciting little ghouls. I've just pretty much done just the 3 colors in there, I think. It's not much, really. I always like when people do all the black first and you see the picture appear, but I think it's great. And this one here, this is the stitch that made me fall back in love with stitching. I couldn't believe when I saw it, wanted it so badly, needed to have it. So it's the Gecko Rouge, doors open, and it's, oh, I thought it was such a fabulous stitch. Couldn't believe it when I saw it. Like, wow. I couldn't stop staring at it. So wonderful. So yeah, I'm working on it just so I don't get lines, tension lines. I'm working them by the doors. So it'll just, if there is any lines, it'll be right along the frames, so you won't really notice that. So that's how I'm doing that one. And oh yeah, I really liked, I couldn't believe when I saw that. Had to have it. All right, now we're gonna go into Hade. Now, another one that I'm not exactly sure how to say his name, and I do have a bunch by him as well. Jacek Jurka, and this first one is Walking Lessons. And there, so just trees, nothing too crazy. It's a big scary clock guy. I really like it. I think they're all just, I really like this guy. He's got great stuff. All right. And this one here, we are looking at, oh, this one I just started. It's Hidden Harbor by Andy Russell. And yeah, I just started that one. It's probably got like 500 stitches on it, nothing much. When I see these done, oh, they're so beautiful. The colors, everything. It's just stunning. Like, they look so much better than the picture on the website. It made me buy it because I couldn't believe how nice it was. All right. This one here is Minnie, A Real Snow Job by Jane Wooster Scott. I really like hers. I've got a few of hers as well. There's that. I saw this one, someone had about 3/4 of the way done, and it was great. I really like it a lot. This is the first one of hers that I had to have. Don't know why. It's such a simple thing, just night picture, but it's something about it just really struck me. All right, next we have Ugly Birds by Ciro Marchetti. And this is the one that I am the closest to finishing. Let's see, pull it back here. There we go. And I love these birds so much. I think they're great. I'll come in a little bit so you can see the stitching. It's funny when people talk about the backs of their stitching and worried about how it looks. It's so funny because, yeah, mine's a mess because I usually do them cross-country. I don't know how people park them, and threading the needle constantly would drive me crazy. I could not thread a needle every day. Do one stitch, thread a needle. Do one stitch, thread a needle. Because most of mine are quite confetti heavy. So yeah, it would kill me. All right. This one here is another Gecko Rouge, and it's David Bowie. Love David Bowie. This is kind of his Aladdin Sane time era. And yeah, this one, oh, I've never seen so much confetti in my life. Like, there's hardly any groupings at all. But it's gonna be fabulous once it's done. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Just want to finish it now. I'm sure you know everyone wants to finish them all now. This one here is Mini Eye from MC Asher. And I saw this one finished, and it made me buy it. It was just great. You know, the middle of the eye is like a skull, and it was kind of like, I don't know about that. But when I saw it stitched, oh, I had to have it. I like bought it that day. I've got a few MC Eschers. I do like him a lot. I think they're very intriguing pictures. I do like them. Okay, last year I participated in the Hate Sound, and I didn't finish. I didn't get too far along because I kind of got out of it. So the one I picked last year was Bernadette, and I didn't even really finish the first installment, but I've got that. And this is another artist that I've got a bunch by him because I really love these characters. So since it was one of his, like, it's pretty much the only chart that I really wanted last year, so I was happy to have it. Not too worried about it. I am participating again this year, so. But this year, there's a few of the charts that I wouldn't mind having. So I'm going to try my best to try and get at least the 6 pages, right? All right. This one here, what we got here? We have, this one here is Book Street by Stitching Jewels. And I think it's great. You see the books, like it's just books along that looks like houses. And yeah, I think it's just great. It does remind me of one that's on Hay that's similar, but this one, it just spoke to me a little bit more. Yeah, it's starting to, you can start to see the books now and stuff, so I do like that, how that's coming. All right, next, what do we have here? Oh, this is a Gecko Rouge again, and this one I just started as well. I've only put 500 stitches in that one there. Hold on a sec here, I'll get the name of this one. Harmonious by Dora Fisher. And I've just basically just done a bit of white. Nothing really too crazy. Very top corner there. So yeah, not much to see. I just started that last month, I think. So, oh no, December. It's February already, forgot. All right, this one here is James C. Christensen, and we've got the Quick Stitch Twilight. I do really, of course I love this one. I love all of the ones I've picked. I wouldn't pick them if I didn't love them, right? There we go. There's a lot of background on that, but sometimes when you just want to, when you need to get a bunch done, right, quickly, sometimes just dead space is quick. But yeah, it's an older lady looking at an older man in the larger picture there, seated on the back of 2 other people looking at each other. But for this one, it's you basically just see the old couple on top. This one here is, this is Mini Cletus, and it's Richard Lorenz. I wanted to make sure I said it right. And yeah, I love his stuff. These little animals are just so funny. It's the type of stitches I usually tend to pick. I do like that. All right. And all right, this one here is my hate sale from this year. So I picked Garden of Earthly Delights, and I'm about halfway done this first installment. Got about 14,000 stitches in there, so I'm quite proud of myself. That's a lot of stitches for me. I kind of hope to get 500 in a day. Hope to average around there. Would be nice. But it is what it is, right? Okay, and that is it. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I've shown you everything I have. So that's my stuff. And yeah, I slowly just kind of, the beginning of every month, I pick out what I'm going to work on for the month according to the different games that I play. So I will usually have my Hey Sal, which I broke it down into 12 months. So that one I've got to do 7,100 stitches, maybe a bit over 7,100 stitches a month. So a little tight, but hey, I've got a WIP Go board for my full coverage and a WIP Go board for my non-full coverage, and each one gets 1,000 stitches. And I do the acrostic, which from 24-hour cross stitch gently, she usually lets you know what the word is on the last day of the month for the next month. And yeah, and I do a stitch the season as well, and that gets 1,000 stitches. And each of the letters for the acrostic, they get 500 stitches each. And I try not to duplicate any of the stitching so that everything gets lots in. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you like my stuff. Hopefully we will see each other again soon. Thanks. Bye.